Hey, Railbirds. We got Kevin and Summerfield here. We have Platinum Division singles from the 2019 Western BCA 9-Ball Championship. The two contestants entering the battle arena, Joel Peck at the table now racking versus Scott Nelson. I want to give some thanks to our sponsors this tournament. We have Hustlin' USA Clothing Company, Savage Billiard Apparel, CSI, Q Sports International, Players Club Limited, Catfish Lou's, and Legends Billiard Room, Players Sports Bar and Grill, YCCS, and McDermott. Thank you for your support. We are coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort here in beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. We are right on the Oregon coast, right on the beach. It is absolutely gorgeous here. You guys got to come down. Thank you, Chinook Winds, for your support of the Western BCA and pool in general in the Pacific Northwest. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you will not get notified when we go live. That would be a shame. And share. Your buddies want to watch too?
Sharon is Karen.
No, Sharon is not Karen.
Sharon's not Karen, but sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Let's go over the rules real quick here. We are playing mostly CSI rules 9-ball. The main deviation is it's going to be a rack for your opponent instead of rack your own. It is alternate break. The 9-ball counts as a win on every single pocket out there. Jump cues are allowed. 3-foul rule is in effect. Here we go. Scott Nelson with the break. We got your hosts, Kevin Ross, Summerfield Abner.
Welcome, everybody. This is due to be a great match. Joel's coming in playing pretty good. Scott's a really solid player. Where's Scott out of?
The Pacific Northwest?
The Pacific Northwest. I want to say Kennewick, but I'm probably making that up.
Probably.
Seems like I watched Scott in the finals match last year as well, or for 8-ball.
Scott is a solid player for sure, as that 621 Fargo rate would allude to. And today is the beginning of the Elite Division 10-ball singles. They will have a match of the Elite 10-ball starting tonight at 9 o'clock. Pretty sure we're going to have one of those on our TV table here. And that'll be the last match of the night before signing off for the night. All right, Scott Nelson trying to figure out what to do with this 1-ball.
Laid out a pretty good break here. He's got 7 on the table, but he's definitely got a funky shot on the 1.
Yeah, it looks like he can.
Can we see it from the top? Can he kiss off that 1-ball and go behind the 3-9?
That's what I'm thinking, or behind the 5 up there in that ballpark. Oh, he's riding. He was trying to ride the 9.
He's riding that 5-ball. Plays a beautiful secondary safe there behind the 6. I don't know if that was absolutely intentional, but did pretty well. Let's see. Where is the finish here?
All right, brings Joel Peck to the table. You can see the edge of this 1, but he's choosing to kick at it anyway. Doesn't like his chances of trying to thin off this 1, so he's going for the gusto. Going for the gold.
Definitely a riskier shot, but a smart. Oh,
good
nice
hit, and he's left it tough. He's not really left a shot, so that worked out.
I think that's a good play. What are you doing here?
I'm commentating. What are you doing here?
I'm looking up Scott Nelson, actually. I was right. Not about the Kennewick. I'm not sure about that much. But Scott did take second last year in 8-ball. So the 2019 Western BCA, I did commentate him in the finals. And he didn't win that, but a second is a great finish. He also took second in 2018. He just combo that?
He made that combo, drilled it like it was a hanger.
So second, 2018 Western BCA 8-ball. And third, 2018 Northwest 8-ball championship. Man, this guy is consistently top of the field. He's got a 4th under his belt, a 3rd in the 2017 Western 8-ball championship, a 4th in the 2017 9-ball championship. So Scott Nelson consistently placing really high in this tournament.
Deep in the money every time.
Yep.
You're going to have to move him up.
Yeah.
Even though he hasn't won it, we're going to move him up anyway.
Not too far to go. Yeah, I've got bumped for a lot less than that. Not sure what is. We're taking a little break here. Did Joel run to get something?
Did he run to go buy a jump cue real quick, maybe?
I think he may have.
Went over to the Bigglebox booth and, hey, what can you sell me cheap?
Man, that'd be the booth to do it. There's a couple great booths out here, though. Bigglebox, they got quite the variety, a ton of new equipment in. And what's the name of the booth down there at the end? Is it just Jesse's Billiards?
Sounds about right.
Jesse's got a pretty wonderful wall of cues, some really, really nice equipment as well, and she's just great. She's the cue tech around here. She ends up doing a whole lot of tips, a whole lot of shafts, and with this many players in the room, there's a lot of work to be done. So if you're a pool player in the Northwest, you should come on down and check out this wonderful event that Chinook Winds is so lovely to let us take over their room for. How many years have you been coming here?
Streaming or playing?
Playing.
Long time. Probably
Long time.
like seems like close to 20 years. Like 15 years.
Yeah.
Like 15 years, I think.
That's awesome. It's a great room. Well, Joel's got an interesting shot here, not electing to jump. I don't blame him. Would you be kicking this ball, or would you try and jump it? That 5's pretty close to the pocket.
Jump at the 1 ball? No.
No? 6 is too far away. Ooh, that's a nice try for it.
Is this going to freeze up on the rail? Pretty close. He's left it tough.
Yeah, that's a
Good
tough
lead.
cut. Yeah. Kind of want to think about taking a swing at the rail first with inside, but that 5 ball's blocking part of the pocket, but it turns it into a big pocket if you get underneath it. I think chances are you're going to see him play safe here. You're just playing off the left edge of this 1 ball, back up around the 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's what Scott's thinking. And is he going to get? Oh, he's got him hooked.
Totally. Nice shot. Totally. That Littman light overhead cam. So awesome. I love this view.
And
We
to the
love it
people
so
that were
much. We
asking, the cheapcues.com website is back up and running. So thanks for letting us know that it was not functional. Someone forgot to feed the hamsters that were running that website.
Are you kicking this to try to cut it over by the 5? Oh,
Wow,
look at
what
that
a shot. And shape on the
Man.
2.
I'm telling you, that might say 65-35, but don't count Joel Peck out. He's going to draw past the 6 ball.
Yeah.
We didn't want to roll quite that far.
It's that carbon fiber shaft. Got a hold of that, baby.
They're springy. They catch so quick.
Especially on this fast table.
Small and fast. Doesn't want to run this too far. He's going to be coming off that 3 ball at a good speed. You don't really want to soft hit it. You don't want to risk undercutting it.
No, if you try to elevate with some like little bottom left or something, I don't know, you can scratch on that left side. You can bump the 6, get hooked behind it. There's so many bad things that can go wrong here.
Yeah, I think he's taking the right
But
shot here.
but just rolling it's going to leave you,
Rolling forward,
leave
you
you
got
far.
Huge portion of the table you can get free on that 5 ball. Nice shot. I like coming around 3 rails, but you got to make sure you don't overroll this one. So you really want to be probably about halfway between the cue ball and the 9-ball right now. Play this with some inside.
Yeah. You go forward 3 rails there, and that looks to be perfect. That's nice touch. Good touch there, Joel.
He's going to draw straight back
sitting
off
nice.
this.
Sitting nice now.
Beautiful shot. It's going to be straight in there.
Joel's sitting good to draw first blood here in this Platinum Division race to 7.
Nice
There
out.
we go. 1-0. Nice, nice run there, Joel. After kicking in was that the one? That was the 1 ball he kicked in, and then ran him
One
out.
of the two. Yeah, man, right across that bottom rail. That was
This
beautiful.
frog rate's only a 591. Sure, that's not like a 691 or something like that.
Joel fluctuates pretty dramatically. He's been between, I think 590, maybe 589 is about the lowest he's been in a few months, but he was up above 600 for a little while there.
I can tell.
But both of us, yeah, we're between 590 and 600 pretty consistently.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have here in the chat room? It looks like we got a couple people. We got Nick out there. We got Sheldon. What's going on, man? Ryan Huntoon, Stephen Fair, Chris Kramer. What's going on, you guys?
Howdy, howdy.
It's going to be a fun match. Glad you guys are tuning in.
Yep. Thanks for watching. All right, it's going to be Joel with the break.
Joel to break.
Using the template rack that looks like the Mercedes logo turned inside out. Also known as the turtle rack.
The twaddle. I like the twaddle. He's been back and forth on his break. He's going back to this one, and he's trying to
down
snap
the middle, huh?
He's trying to snap the 9. So watch for that 9 ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket.
There goes the 9.
Oh man.
Got some good movement on that 9. That back ball, the 2 ball went to the end rail and back up and kicked the 9 up table.
I don't really understand why he's doing that. He breaks so solid with that wing ball, but he started doing that. I know he was playing it in Scotch, and he must have had some success because he's sticking with it. What do you do? The wing ball? Do you hate medium speed?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to make that that wing ball.
Are you all the way on the outside of the right or the left?
Well, that depends on the rack. You want to go check the rack, look for any gaps in there, and then adjust where you're breaking from based on the gaps in the rack.
Maybe you can teach me about the rack.
Joe Tucker, man, he has a 2 DVD set all about studying the rack and how to break and how to rack.
Nice, I'm going to have to borrow that one. Is it up on YouTube, or you got to buy it?
No, you got to buy it.
All right, that I can do.
Joe Tucker.
Joe Tucker.
Every serious 9-ball player has to have a copy of that 2 DVD set.
All right, I guess I don't have to watch it.
Because you're not a serious 9-ball player?
I think Joel's just going to roll up on this 9-ball. He's got to be careful to make... Oh, no, get past it. That's a smart shot.
Oh, I think he's up from the window.
No
he's got
way.
this one. He's got the one straight in. He's got a winder.
He's not going to shoot that.
Got a winder.
No.
Totally.
Dollar bets. You want to take $1?
No, we're not doing that.
What? Not going to take that? You said there's a perfect window. How could he deny that window? He's choosing the other window.
Oh, and he's missed it.
That's a pretty big miss hit, too.
All right, that's safety as earned Joel. Ball in hand on this 1 ball. All right, 1 ball, 2, 3. Don't appear to be problems. 3 to the 4. It shouldn't be a problem. 4 to the 5. That could get a little tricky. Depends how you get on the 4.
Joel's going to play that 1 in the side pocket by the 3. Yeah. Drift up to hopefully get on the foot side of the 2 ball to drift down a little bit for the 3 ball.
Actually, I like shooting the 1 ball into whichever pocket lets me just shoot a stop shot. And I don't want to roll 1 inch. I want to shoot a stop shot where the ball doesn't have to roll at all. Like where he just put the cue ball, he had to roll forward like 3 inches. If he would have shot that 1 ball into that right side pocket, then he could have shot a stop shot and he doesn't have to move the cue ball at all. which is a lot more consistent than trying to move the cue ball 3 inches.
I think you're right.
Well, that's something Buddy Hall used to say, among other things.
He's got to be careful not to knock this 8-ball. Ooh.
Playing safe.
There you go. I thought he was going to shoot.
That's a nice one.
It definitely is.
That's a nice one because that 3-ball blocks the up and down. I don't think he can go to this left side rail. That's a pretty good safe there.
I don't think Joel warned him that he's on 1.
You're probably right. He did not warn him that he's on 1.
Hey, Brookman, what's going on, man? I wish you were here.
Brookman.
What the heck? I was going to buy you in the Calcutta, and then
Hey,
no Brookman.
Mad Mark. Howdy, Mark from Madison, Wisconsin.
Mad Mark. I like it.
Yeah, this is a nice safety. This is going to be a tough one. He shortened it a little bit, but didn't shorten it quite enough. All right, that does put Scott on 2.
Joe's got to be thinking about the 3 foul. Do you like knocking the 2 ball between the 7-3 and rolling right up on the 7? Or do you like...
If I were, I'm not sure that I'm playing safe, but if I were to play a safety, yeah, shooting the 2 up table, trying to hide behind the 7 is a good one.
Totally.
Right now, I'm just looking at how can I get the cue ball behind the 4. That's really where I want to get. I want to get behind the 4 ball.
So bank the 2 ball up by the 8 and come off the left side of the 2 with the cue ball and
yeah,
roll
something
down.
like that is really what I would want to do.
You just got to make sure you get on that 4 ball again.
Right.
This is a lot less travel.
Well, if he wants to get on the 7, I would shoot the 2 into the rail. I wouldn't shoot the 2 straight at the 3. I would just shoot the 2 into that left side rail.
Yeah.
Bank the 2 at the 3 and let the cue ball drift in behind the 7. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure that I'm playing safe here. I think I just want to run these out. You know, the 4 to the 5 is the only real difficult spot here, and it's really not that difficult.
Do you think he's thinking 4 to the 5 and then take the 5-9?
I have no idea what he's thinking. But I don't think 5-9 is
Wired enough to be worth it.
I don't think 5-9's a good shot. Maybe 6-9, depending on how you get on the 5, and you have to come out to the middle of the table from the 5. Oh, he's hooked.
No, he's window. No window.
There's no window.
Heartbreaker. Jump cue window.
Yeah, he overstroked that. He was looking for that window between the 8-9, and he overstroked that just a bit.
Gosh darn it. Well, what's Joel got up his sleeve? I really like jumping this. I don't like the kick from here. You can swerve around this 8-ball a little bit. It's definitely doable.
Plan B, make the 9. 4-5-9 combo. Hammer it.
So he's going through the gap to kick.
Plan B,
Oh,
make the 9.
man, totally. When plan A becomes plan B. Knocking the 9 by another pocket.
With the plan C backup safety.
Mm-hmm. Well played, sir. Well played. Scott stepping to the table.
And Scott is on 2?
Scott is on 2.
Hopefully he told him.
Pretty sure he did. If I know Joel, and I do. Scott is definitely the favorite to hit this ball, though. I'd be really, really surprised to see him miss this. Oh, I thought he was going to jump. That's a scary jump for me right there. 4 ball that close to the rail.
Yeah, especially when you're on 2. Yeah, I'm not jumping at this. I'm just making sure I hit this ball.
I think he was just taking a look at it. I don't think he was actually considering it.
Might have been considering trying to swerve around this 6. I don't think he was actually thinking about jumping this.
I'm a little bit gullible and excitable. He's swerving it. Ooh. That's scary hitting the ball that hard. Letting it go, man, you get an unlucky kick and scratch. But way to go, Scott Nelson, shooting out of, excellent. Shooting out of his being on 2. Joel's got a pretty good look here.
Yeah, these are sitting pretty nice. you know, basically a stop shot on the 4. You shoot the 5. You can kind of just draw towards the 8 for the 6 in the bottom left corner. That leaves you the perfect angle to just drift over for the 7 in the same corner, and Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, he's sitting good now.
Yes, he is.
Once he gets past the 6, the 6 ball is the real issue here, and once he gets past that, it's all smooth sailing. And that looks to be
Just about perfect.
He may have gone like maybe just an inch too far because now he has to kind of stun it. He's going to have to just a little bit more speed than ideal. You'd like to be able to just nice little medium, but he might have to hit this a little bit harder.
Yeah.
It actually looks like he's rolling forward.
Roll forward a little bit.
I
prefer
more straight.
that shot.
Well, he was more straight than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought he still had a little bit of angle he could kind of stun over, but
no, he's in roll forward just past that side pocket here.
Yeah, he's in good shape. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, you don't have to shoot. You don't have to shoot those. That's good.
Oh my gosh, I just about gave away the set 9 ball earlier, and I got lucky and I got back to the table. It was pretty wild.
You were about to concede it, and all of a sudden he misses.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
He played really good. He definitely deserved to beat me.
Maybe he could sense you were about to concede it, and he didn't really try real hard.
Yeah.
All right, I think Scott just conceded by throwing that turtle rack on the table.
So if not, that's a interesting distraction play.
So what? I didn't give that to you. You got to shoot that. Foul. I was just holding the turtle rack, and it fell out of my hand. Could happen to anyone. That's Ron racking.
Okay.
All right, 3-3 over there.
And Scott doing the smart thing and going up and checking the rack. Doesn't matter who's racking. It's always a good idea to get over there and make sure you know there's no gaps, or like Kevin was saying earlier on, read the gaps. If you know how to do that sort of thing. If you do, I would love the advice. I don't have the DVD set.
Well, you need to order it. Toot sweet.
That's right. Getting that turtle off the table, but once he does, I think Scott's looking pretty good here. That's a great break.
Yeah, if he can take care of this 1 ball and float up for the 4. Once he does that, this is sitting pretty nice. That 6 ball.
Really, once you make the 1 ball, as long as you get good on the 4, you're. Yeah, 6 ball's a little tricky.
6, he's probably going to shoot the 6 probably to this bottom corner, you know, kind of playing short side from the 5 to the 6. And you got to make sure you're not straight in on the 6. You got to leave yourself a little bit of angle to come out for the 7. So really, once he gets
on the wrong side of this 4 ball too, he's probably going to roll forward a little bit.
I think he's okay. I think he can just slow roll this and be okay.
Yeah, great shot.
Now you want a little bit of angle on the 6, but not too much. But you don't want to be straight either. So you want.
What I was going to say, man, I want to be pretty straight shooting this up the rail, but
you don't want to be straight.
Not, no, definitely don't want to. Got to have some kind of angle to get back over for that 7 ball. Good shot there.
He's got angle.
Sometimes it's deceptive on this camera, yeah, but he's shooting that in the corner. Just slide.
Oh, I thought he missed it. And he drew it. He drew it back instead of just punching out to the middle of the table.
Do you think he was afraid of that other side? Just coming straight across?
That was, no, that was just a mistake. He just accidentally put too much bottom on it.
Yeah, I don't want to be shooting this shot. Jacked up, drawing the length of the table.
He hit at the perfect speed. He just accidentally put too much low on it.
Look at that shot, man. Oh, man, no payout. That was a really good attempt, though. Drilled that ball.
Yeah.
I play safe here. I know
Yeah,
it's,
totally. If it's you thin off the 8, and I'm trying to get under the 9, but even if I don't get under the 9, you just make sure you leave that 8 up on the rail and don't leave it in front of the pocket. But ideally, I'm trying to get under this 9.
Yeah.
A little bit harder, and he's there. Just a little bit harder. Get that cue ball over under that 9.
I think a lot of people play the return safety here, but for some reason, I think Joel's going to bank this 8 ball. What do you think?
The safety's tough.
Safety's very tough. I almost like playing the safety 8 ball moving, not the cue ball.
So, by
I would dollar bet on this bank. It's a good thing I didn't.
except when you miss it, you want to miss it short so that it bounces up to the middle of the rail. So you have kind of the backup safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to miss those wide. You miss those wide, it's a sellout. So, yeah, if you miss it, you want to miss it on the short side, not the wide side.
Oh, it's a pretty shot. Man. He's made a couple pretty shots like that. I don't really know a whole lot about Scott, but he plays some solid bar box pool.
Scott Nelson on the scoreboard. Yeah, I've been watching Scott Nelson play for a long time. He's definitely a solid player.
For sure.
Tyrell Detweiler is very disappointed in you that you didn't know about Joe Tucker's DVDs.
Well, you didn't tell me about it, man. I'm relying on you guys. There's Tyrell there. Oh, I'm dumbfounded. Have you seen me break? Of course I didn't know. Dead bank. Well, yeah.
Well, he killed it all right.
He killed it. Crushed it. Scott marking his game there. Joel back to break. Let's see if he tries to snap that 9 again. He broke dry the last time. I don't understand shooting that break again. But I think I just got done saying
going for the golden break.
I don't know much about breaking. Oh,
He gets good movement on that 9 ball, though, doesn't he?
he definitely does. And yeah, so
Safe.
pushing out a little bit wider with that cue ball, and I think you're going to get a little more angle off the 9. Yep, broke himself safe.
Yeah, I don't think there's a window that he can squeeze that cue ball through there.
He's going to be shoving on this one.
Oh, Sherry says there is a cue ball width between that 2.5. So, yeah, if you can, by all means.
Yeah, I'm looking at it live, and there is a cue ball width. I don't know if he's going to shoot that gap, but it's wild. You look on the screen, the overhead, and it definitely doesn't look like a ball.
Hey, Sandra, welcome. Tyrell says even Jordan says she knew about it 10 years ago.
Well, hook it up, guys. Hook it up. Joel electing the push. Is it? Really?
All right. Yeah, this is not a good push out because this is an easy safety. Just roll up on this one. The cue ball goes to the rail and then back behind the 2. And yeah, that's not a good rollout.
Are you hitting pretty thin on the 1?
No, not thin. Like in the vicinity of like half ball full. Just like that. Oh damn! He almost made that ball.
Yes, he did. And I guess he's got a pretty tough kick from here, but pretty sure you don't play safe by the pocket.
It's a little unfortunate that the 1 ball ended up hanging in the jaws because that does make this kick, a little bit easier for Joel.
Do you 2-rail kick this? You can't get to the side.
Well, I don't see any other way to go. No, I know
Yeah, I
you
don't
do the full masse. You put the cue stick fully vertical and wham, just big 180-degree masse.
Now you're thinking with gas.
Thinking with. No, Sandro says even he knew about the Racking Secrets DVDs.
I'm going to pay for that, aren't I?
Nice shot there, Joel. All right, 2 in the side off the 6. Got the 3 ball right there. Yeah, it was a nice safety. Just unfortunate that that one ball ended up right in the jaws of the pocket.
He did kick it 2 rails and it went. Sorry, I was distracted by the scorekeeping on the other one.
Yeah, he kicked it right in and ended up pretty decent on this
pretty
too.
Good on
he
that
had
2 ball, yeah.
He had a good chance to make just 2 in the side off the 6, but just caught it just a little bit off and caught the point.
That 2's pretty deep in the pocket too. I don't think he's gonna try to cut that in the side. I think he'll probably try to draw past the jaws here. And he can totally do that. Scott's got a nice crisp stroke.
Martin wants in on these dollar bets, Summerfield.
Oh, he did have enough.
Nice.
Oh, and
9 ball. 9 ball.
Oh,
wow.
hangs it.
Oh, but look at this.
Oh, man.
Look at this. He got great shape on the 3. Possible 4-9 combination.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good here. Just roll this 3 ball in and take the 4-9.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he was.
No way. Oh man.
He was seeing dollar signs. All I could see was big wheels of cheese. It was clouding his vision, I think.
So the 9 ball's the cheddar, the 10 ball's the blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
What's the 8 ball? The truffle cheese or?
Yeah. 8 balls of cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so yeah. Whenever we're playing 8 ball, just go ahead and try to make the 8 as often as possible.
Combo the 8 ball.
Yeah,
Somebody, I forget who I was playing, but they thought that you could combo the 8. Oh, it was Ernie. He was getting ready to combo in the 8 ball.
No, Ernie wouldn't do that.
He didn't.
You're pulling my leg.
I'm full of it.
You're full of it. You were full of this cheese.
He was really fun to play.
Ooh,
I thought he missed it too. That was close. Nice shot.
All right.
And we're going to 3-1.
Joel says, "Thank you very much for that gift. That was totally Scott's. Scott was all over that, but decided he didn't want it." That Scott's a nice guy.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I've always had good experiences with Scott. I usually see him when it's a lot darker than this, though. We're in the other room. Joel making sure to get that rack nice and straight.
That Mercedes template rack.
Yep.
The inside-out Mercedes template rack.
You know, for 8 p.m. on the first day of singles, this room seems pretty open. They just did a Calcutta here. Holy cow, was that exciting. We got the elite division. They all got auctioned off like horses. We got almost $11,000 in that Calcutta.
Yeah, and you got yourself 1/15 of a horse.
I got myself a 15th of a horse. That's a fine-looking horse, though.
So if he wins a tournament, you stand to win tens of dollars. That's some pretty sweet action.
If I'm lucky. Yeah, how does that work? Let's see. If he wins 4,000 times, I guess 4,000 divided by 15. Can win.
Was it like $80 or something? Was
No.
it $266?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. See, I'm good at math.
We got some good horses. We definitely bought some dark horses, but we got little pieces of some really quality players. It was a wild auction, man. I think that a lot of people bet early on because there were some people that went cheap.
Oh, someone's even giving you crap over on the other live stream about you not knowing Joe Tucker.
That's funny. I'm over on the other one, Tyrell, but I'll try to check that out. Maybe we can pull it up on here and I can watch it while we're commentating. Learn something. Oh. That's a very fortunate kick out of the side. That would have been pretty catastrophic.
All right, nice break. He's made a ball. He's got a shot on the 1. Just got to get to this 2-ball.
5's not looking great. Does it go?
The 5,
Does
the
it
5
pass?
goes. Yeah, the 5 goes. Pretty sure. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, really just 5 to 6. 7 ball is kind of in the way of that 6 ball, and the 6 is hovering pretty close to that side pocket. So if you can get back to the 2 ball here and then get on the 6 from the 5, you're definitely poised to get out.
Yeah, the big thing is getting on this 2-ball. All right, just keeping it simple, leaving the more difficult cut and not trying to get the cue ball over to that right side rail.
I definitely remember seeing that from Scott in a lot of this, and I think especially bar box pool, that's one of the smartest things you can do is accept your fate, accept your cut, make the ball.
That's a nice
Might have
shot if that cue
overrolled
ball
that a little
slows
bit.
down. All right. It's not 100% ideal, but hey, we can work with this.
Change of plans. Are you taking this in the upper left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can work with this.
totally. And this is a great shot.
Here, just center ball stun, kind of just just stun it, go forward 3 rails.
Oh, really?
Hey, cut it to the left, center ball, punch it, and it goes to the right rail, the end rail, then the left rail towards the middle of the table.
I just like shooting this with low right. I like throwing the ball
You
over
can do
there.
that too, but it's more fun to go the other way.
I thought you
You
said
gotta
that's
have
on a
fun.
big table.
You got to have fun too sometimes. Of course, you can shoot this with bottom right and just go to the rail and back out, but
I have fun making balls, and unfortunately, I haven't had enough fun today.
I like just punching it center. Oh, he's just going to play
Look at that
safe.
shot.
He didn't like it. Wasn't liking it.
It's a nice shot.
That's a good save. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's got him.
Oh, yeah. He looked a
Ooh,
little.
barely. He's barely got him.
Yeah. He was concerned there for a minute, but he definitely got him.
Might get some action on this 9-ball here.
I would imagine Joel's trying to kick right through that window.
Hello, Michael from Georgia and YGM from Philippines. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Away from the Philippines, worldwide.
So, Sandra, are you coming down? You still up in
man.
you still up in Bothell, Woodinville, or you coming down to the coast?
Yeah, I haven't seen Sandro at all. Hopefully he's making it down. Sandro, one of our incredible photographers that spoils us with amazing action pool images.
Absolutely.
sweet.
Sandro's a great photographer. Absolutely.
Are you playing safe here?
Doesn't the 3 go to that corner? Maybe not. Maybe that 7's blocking.
Yeah, it could go.
If it goes, I'm shooting, but if it doesn't go, then
It's just such an easy hook behind that 5 ball. If it goes and he feels good about it.
I mean, yeah, if the 3 goes, I'm shooting it.
Yeah.
No, didn't like it. Playing safe, and
He's not gonna like that either.
That's not safe. Or is it? Does he got him with a 9?
No. Oh, man.
I think that 9 is just barely got him.
Oh, I think you're right. Well, in that case, good
he
shot.
He might be able to cut it to the left corner. Well, Sandro, sorry you're not going to make it this time.
We'll miss you this time around.
YGM number 2 says there's lots of pool players in the Philippines. Not sure if you were aware of that, but apparently there's a lot of pool players there. A lot of pool playing.
I've heard
in the
a little
Philippines.
something about that. I don't think
You've
there's
heard-
any pros. But
You've heard a rumor?
It's a couple. Yeah.
Bunch of amateurs, nobody that's any good.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? That was Summerfield Hebner that was saying that, by the way.
That was Kevin Ross, and no professionals coming out of it.
No one that's worth anything coming out of the Philippines. We're kidding, YGM.
Of course.
Don't be sending your hitmen after us.
Do you think?
Looks like he's cutting it to the left. Looks like he can see just a piece of it.
Yeah, I thought he could see the back half of it. Ooh, is that in?
That's
nice
a terrific
Joel.
shot. A nice shot, Joel. And yeah, I am pretty sure this 5 goes.
I think you're right. And you're just going to sit on that side and thin the 6?
Why does this look like he's playing safe on the 5? It looks like he's lining up a safety.
It's hard to tell with the shadows on like how those balls are interacting.
Sure looks to me like that 5 goes. But it looked like he was lining up a safety. Didn't it?
He may be thinking he's going to draw back to the other side of the 7.
He was
Playing
lining
the
up,
3 really.
He was lining up a safety. I guess the 5 didn't go.
Did it pop out there? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I left it on the wrong camera angle. Sorry about that. I do that sometimes.
That happens.
Yeah, sorry, Sitting Duck. I guess the secret is out about that Racking Secrets DVD. It was supposed to be secret. But now Summerfield knows, and apparently everyone knows now then.
It's secret for a reason. Oh, Shelbo, are you going to make it out at all? That's Sheldon LeBeau there, talking trash about the secrets. Oh, rattles that ball in.
Used all of that pocket, but
yes, he did.
It found darkness.
Are you going to draw off this 6 and take the 7 on the same side or roll forward? Kind of don't have a good balance out.
I'm still thinking. You can hit the 6 dead full. You can draw like straight back if you wanted to.
I think that's what I do. You just want to make sure you draw across the table and not back up the table.
Heck, I mean, I don't know. He's got because the cue ball's like so close to the rail, it's hard to control a draw shot. You might just tap this ball in. But no, he controlled that pretty nicely.
Yes, he did. He does still have to put a cut on the 7 ball, and
oh yeah, he can come 3 rails around.
Just go around it.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely, that's pretty natural.
Way smarter than trying to hold. And he's looking good from here.
Apparently, you just outed Sitting Duck. Way to go. Oh, that troublemaker Shirley Morgan's in the house. Troublemaker.
I like that shot. Don't think he probably wanted to draw himself to the rail, but he's good and straight.
What's wrong with being on the rail? The rail is awesome.
Ooh. Don't call you railbirds for nothing. Huh?
Exactly. All right, Scott Nelson keeping it tight, 3-2 in this race to 7. Don't forget, guys, we have 2 live streams going on. We got some bonus coverage covering table 10. No commentary, but there's some really awesome free music being played. Well, there was until I turned it off, but there was some really awesome free music being played on our bonus stream.
Yeah, Summerfield learning a valuable lesson.
Some of the best music in the YouTube audio library that money can be had. Whatever. I haven't even started drinking yet. Maybe I should start. Here,
please make sure to like and describe.
Hand me that alcohol that's behind you there.
What do you have here? Little Crown?
Scotch.
Ooh, little Scotch. What kind?
Oh my God, that is terrible. Ugh. Hey, would you like some of this delicious
nice
Scotch?
Shot. Oh, I'd love some. All right.
I think that's like that's the best Scotch that $5 can buy you at the bar, I think.
Yep. Something out of the well.
It tastes like it came out of a well.
Did Joel break from the same spot?
Yeah, down the middle.
Well, pocketed a ball this time. Unfortunate. Then he got hooked on that 3 ball, but
I knew that would wake up Sandro. Yeah, Molly won some money, so she was buying drinks, so she bought me some scotch from the bar that's inside the pool room here. So you know they got the good
fancy
stuff.
Fancy scotch.
Yeah, it comes out of a fountain and everything, so that's fancy stuff.
An entire bladder of scotch. not a sheep bladder. Do you like playing one to the head rail and then?
Oh, Joel's getting fancy, trying to come all the way down. And if it would have missed that point, that would have been a pretty nice safety. But unfortunately,
I thought he would have gone the other way and two-railed back towards him and come under the 4-9. But I like the idea, and if he hadn't caught that point, he probably would have been in luck.
do the commentators pool? And if they do you play at a competitive level? Summerfield does. I just sit on the rail and tell everyone what they're doing wrong. You know, those who can't do commentate. You know, and I commentate a lot.
I competitive my way right into the losers bracket today.
All right, so we have Scott at the table. It looks to me like he can follow two rails for a position on that 2 into the left side pocket. Looks like he can go two rails right between the 2-8. Go forward 2 rails.
Yeah.
And come all the way past the 2 ball. That's how it looks to me.
You're saying come between the 2-8 and take the
just like that, except harder.
Except
and come
more
all the way down.
Yeah, I like that shot. And really, I mean, if you overroll it, you can take the 2 in the corner.
2 in the corner, or if you don't like the angle, play safe behind, duck behind something.
I don't really like playing this combo.
Sandro, our luggage is all of our luggage is already at the weight limit. I probably could have left some a few pairs of underwear at home and brought a bottle of scotch in there, but oh well.
That's a nice shot.
That is a nice shot.
Yep, Joel's got not an easy kick here. He's got to get a ways up table to get past that 3. He might have a window. Does he have any window for the edge of that 2 ball?
He looks like he's dead hooked behind this 9.
So you think he's going to kick down past the 8 ball to get this hit? It's also a very viable jump shot. But the kick past the 8, I think, is the way to go.
Yeah, kicking that way is good if you can come across the 2 ball. Kick, it's kind of a soft kick, come across the top where the 2 ball just kind of banks up behind the 3 and the cue ball goes over to that left side rail. He was going for a more firm hit. And actually this has ended up pretty good.
Yes, it has.
This is not a very easily makeable combo.
This is a combo that I would shoot, though, because that's exactly where I shoot this 2 ball to when I'm trying to pocket it. So if I just shoot it natural.
Just act like you're trying to pocket the 2 straight in, and of course that cue ball is going to come off the rail about 3 inches. So
it's going to be perfect.
It'll be perfect.
Scott taking a good look at it.
Jeffy Time says improper 12, but I have no idea what that means.
Nor do I. I like thinning off this 2 ball and trying to come up behind the 9 ball. It's pretty close to the rail, though, and you got a good chance of double hitting if you don't hit it with a crisp enough stroke to get past. He looks like he's shooting.
2 rail that 2 ball towards the upper left corner and let the cue ball stay behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, but you got to get past that 9 ball. You got a really good chance of hitting the 9. Or are you saying 2 rail around the 9?
No, I was thinking to the right side of the 9, but yeah, it'd probably catch that 9.
That'd be my only fear with that. I like the shot otherwise.
All right. Apparently the 2 was not frozen.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
All right, 2 ball was frozen. All right, no rail.
I think Joel will elect to shoot that 2 ball up where you're standing now, that upper right-hand corner pocket.
Hey, Mark from the UK.
Do not think he's going to take this combo shot.
No, absolutely not.
I'm allowed to tell him to not take it, right? Phone a friend.
Yeah, absolutely not a fan of this 2-6 combo.
No. It's on if you don't have ball in hand, but got a lot of other options. He's looking at the 3-4 more than anything, and that is.
Yeah, 3 to the 4 is
Got to
definitely
get low.
As long as your cue ball's in the middle of the table, when you play position on the 3, just as long as the cue ball's in the middle of the table, then you can shoot the 3 with bottom left, come across for the 4, and then from there it's a pretty easy run out. Once you get on the 4, the run out's solved.
Do you play the
It looks
shot
like
this
he's playing safe.
No, he's just going to cut it and come back across the table.
No, he's not shooting it like this.
Yeah.
Why would you?
That's what I was wondering the same thing.
Why on earth would you do that?
So that's what I was going to ask, because you'd take the back cut as well, right?
If you're going to shoot the 2 in that left side pocket and roll forward or something, I mean, why would you shoot that? That's a much harder shot he just chose.
Yeah. Oh. That's a heartbreaking miss.
Or if you're going to shoot it up,
get back on the 4.
or if you have to shoot it in that corner like you did, then
take the back cut.
Then the back cut, yeah.
That's what I thought. But Scott's got a tricky shot here, too.
Maybe that 2 was closer to the rail than I thought. Maybe it's too close to get the cue ball over there to shoot the 2 in that left side pocket.
No way. I think he had plenty of room. Scott showed a couple really, really nice long draw strokes here.
Kind of like that. Come on, get there, cue ball. Get there.
Oh,
get
man,
there,
it's
you
not.
slow.
Gosh.
Damn stupid slow table. I blame the table.
He might have a teeny piece of the 4, but I think he's going to be kicking this.
Yeah.
Ideally,
just go
here
for the
you're
old
kicking full hit, and you just want to stick behind the 9 ball.
Go for the old hit and stick.
Kicking for sticking. Or something like that.
Something like that. I see you're keeping up on the score on the other table. Thank you for that.
Yeah, not very well, but eventually I caught up.
Hey, Face Man, welcome.
Oh, did you see a note that got left here about on a small little piece of paper? I had a rule question yesterday, and I got an answer from the refs. It was super cool. Did you know that if someone elects to roll out and they roll the cue ball right into the pocket, that the push supersedes the foul? So your opponent still has the option to take that or to give it back.
Absolutely. And it's not just because it's into the yeah, like imagine the 1 ball is in the center of a cluster of balls and it's impossible to get a hit on it, right after the break. So you push out, you accidentally foul. Your opponent says, "All right, take it again," and then you have your own ball in hand, but you're also on 1 foul. And you have to break out this 1 ball because otherwise, if you don't, then you're going to be on 2 already, and your opponent hasn't even shot yet, and you're already on 2 fouls.
Yeah. So you knew that rule too. I am slowing all kinds of stuff apparently. Don't know who Joe Tucker is. Does he talk about that rule in the video?
No, that video is only about racking and breaking.
Only about racking and breaking. And it definitely preceded the magic rack, right?
I think that Joe Tucker DVD came out before like Magic Rack became popular. Yeah, it's been around for a while. Oh, nice shot. Don't get hooked. Don't get hooked. Okay, good.
He's looking good. Joel jumps the ball really good. He's made a transition recently. He's playing with Predator products, and he jumps the ball really well. The other cues that we tend to play with are Sheldon LeBeau cues, and he jumps pretty solid with whatever he's got in his hand, but Sheldon makes a really awesome jump cue too.
Yes, Spaceman, lag rules are good to know too. Yeah, you're right. Most people don't know the rules. Like, the second person lagging has to lag before the first person's ball gets to the end rail. You can't cross the center line. You can't let the ball end up in the jaws of the pocket, like past the head rail. And of course, if you scratch, that's loss of lag. Crossing the center line, loss of lag. Yeah.
You lose a leg?
If your lagged ball crosses the center line, yeah, that's a loss of lag. You lose the lag. You lost.
Oh, if it comes back across the center line.
Down the midline, yeah. If your ball goes onto your opponent's half of the table.
Okay.
And you have to strike the ball before their ball hits the end rail. Like you can't watch them lag and
then lag.
And then lag.
Oh, I only have to get it in between there.
What's the secret of jumping with a full cue as opposed to a jump cue? I don't know. A hard tip? I don't know. I have no idea because I can't jump with a full cue unless it's a break cue with that phenolic tip.
I think hard tip is a really good answer. I think a wider tip is a good answer. And
So
elevating the cue and not hitting too much or too little of the cue ball.
So snooker cue with Elkmaster tip, not the ideal jump cue.
Probably not. I bet
Long
there's people out
arms.
there that can do it though.
Susan says the secret is long arms.
For those tough jumps. All right, Joel's looking really good here to go up 4-2. And right now, only up a game, and he's up to 52-48, so that 65-35 percentage has changed dramatically.
Yep, Joel's the favorite now, and he's the favorite to win this game, so
He's about to be favoriter.
Even more favoriter.
Even more favoriter. And this is the second round. Joel and I played at 3 earlier, and second round of this Platinum Division singles. Pretty sure this is the last round of the night for these guys.
Ooh, look at that. Jumped right up to 68%, 68-32.
Wow.
Go Joel.
Yeah,
I mean, go Scott.
Right now, if they're racing to 5, Scott's spotting him 2 balls, and I don't think that's a bet that Scott would take. But he's going to try and prove it wrong. And
Acrylic tips. Ah.
all right, we got a winner on the other table there. Jeremy Albers taking down Ron Butts. Got him 6-4.
Right on.
And there will be more action to come on on the other channel. Joel Rackin here. Joel's been playing here for quite a while as well. Let's look at Joel's.
You are listening to Kevin Ross, Summerfield Abner.
That's me. Excited to be here. Thanks so much for having us. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? Mr. Dan, how are you?
Hey, Dan, still waiting for more arguments.
Yeah, wasn't that a cool thing they were doing? And looking back on here, Joel's got a couple good tournaments too. The 2018 Western BCA 9-ball championship, he and Jenny Blackstone took 3rd. It's a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good finish.
In the 2018 Western BCA 8-ball championships, he took 2nd place there.
Nice.
I think that may have been the second chance.
Okay.
A good chance at that. I don't believe he took 2nd that year. And I know this is second chance. The 2015 8-ball championship, he took 2nd the second chance also. Joel playing a lot more bank pool than he does 9-ball these days, but still hits the ball really strong. Hopefully his folks are out there watching him as well.
All right, so everybody that's listening right now, send Dan Wolf a message on Facebook. We need more Fargument videos. Everybody send him a message.
I agree. I'll do that right now.
We're going to keep harassing you, Dan, until you make more.
Yeah. You're drawn out of this?
I think you got to play for go forward to play the 2, like to the side or like this.
Roll ball.
Did he get there?
It's hard to say.
He got there.
I think he got there too.
He got there. Nice shot.
And it looks like he's got enough angle to maybe get over on the other side of that 3-9. He may just elect to draw back.
He's dead straight on this too. It looks like he's got to just draw back for the 3 in the corner. At least that's how it looks to me. It looks like he's
lining
pretty
up
straight.
low on the cue ball. I think he's going to draw back. Overdraw this a little. You gotta take the bank on the 3, but that's not the worst thing in the world.
All right, looks like he's going to play safe.
Thinking the other bank on the 3, but yeah, I think he'll play safe right behind that 9 ball. Nice and easy. I'm really great at over-rolling this shot. He hit it very well.
And hello, Dak Crane. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Scott's liable to kick this 3 in. He's got, he's got some help over there with that 5 ball. He might even make the 3-5 combo, go in off the 5.
Yeah, is that 5 more helpful or is it blocking more of the pocket?
Yeah, one of the two.
One of the two.
It's either helping or hindering. One of the two.
Mm-hmm. Something. Oh.
Or the 5 might go in the corner.
I think that 3 ball was dead on too. All right, Joel with an opportunity to get back to the table. And definitely looking a lot better than he would have been on that last one. A little stun draw shot over here. Nope, he looks like he's trying to roll forward. I don't know if I'd risk going down by that 5 ball. How about you?
I don't think there's any danger of hitting the 5 here.
Really?
Yeah, this looks fine going forward.
I have so much to learn.
He spun into it. He put left spin on it.
Yep.
I thought he was just going center follow.
Yeah, I do think you're right, though, if he would have played straight through it. He's looking good right now. Don't need to force anything with this 4 ball. The 5's hanging. I don't want to get too much of an angle off this 4 ball.
That's a nice shot. Nice stroke. Stayed down real nice. Nice, clean, pure stroke. Nicely done.
He's just going to draw straight back, yeah. He's got options here. I mean, he can punch out, but it looks like he's got a dead straight cut on that 5.
Yeah, he's almost dead straight on this 5, so yeah, he just... It's a little touchy because if you come up short, then you got to go to the end rail and back to get to the 7. If you go too far, then you gotta go to the other end rail and back to get to the 7. You gotta get just right on this 6.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, the Elite 10 ball bracket is up. Got 30 players.
And this
it's
kind of in between. You can slow roll this and hold it, or you can kind of punch it, go to the end rail, staying to the right of the 7.
But you don't think you can punch and hold? He's going to get too low. I think you're right.
You can either, slow roll, go forward. But it looks like it's... I think you just got to go to the end rail. Just punch it, go to the end rail, staying to the right of the 7.
Ooh, and that's what we got lined up. All right. I just looked, and at 9 o'clock tonight, we've got Chad Bisconner and Stan Tarango.
Right here on table 9?
Right here on table 9.
Oh, that's going to be a fun match. You liar. You suck.
I'm the worst. Like I was saying, right here at 9 o'clock, we've got Randy Baker and Bill Rosenberry. That's going to be an interesting match.
What's going to be on table 10? Anything from the Elite, or is it going to be
something
else?
Table 10 is going to be Jesse Christensen and Joe Landy. So a couple good matches.
All right, so 9 o'clock. That's a half hour from now.
Chad and Stan, that'll be a fun match. Somebody's got to.
Yeah, that would have been nice if it was on table 9.
Yeah. When? Man, I thought he
just caught the rail, but it went in anyway.
Good shot, Joel. All right. Straight shot away from going up 5-2 here. Watching that percentage climb. Hey, Jeremy Daniels saying hi out there. We miss you out here. Hoping to see you guys later in the week if you get a wild hair.
So, hello, Daryl Crane. Thanks for tuning in. And welcome back, Dan Doris.
Table 10 announcement.
Just put it in here and put a start time up on the screen.
Okay.
Hey, Dan Doris wants to know if I need more scotch. Not if it's out of the fountain over here behind at the bar.
I might have to run home for that one. All right, here we go. Is it Joel's break?
I
Looks
can't
like he
remember
might be
now.
on his break.
All right, players are on break.
And it did look like Scott racked, so yeah, we got Joel breaking up 5-2. This is a big game. Excuse us while we're getting this other table set up for the next match here. Excited to have you guys with us. Anybody who isn't, we're missing you out here in Lincoln City, Oregon. It's been beautiful out here. Finally got a little bit of rain, but wouldn't have been the coast without some rain. Who isn't scared?
Jesse's a 551. Joe 633.
Say that again. Jesse's
Five,
a
551. 633.
man. What's that percentage going to look like?
Not good.
Yeah, depending on who you're choosing. Yeah, that's pretty big. An 88-12 starting percentage. And Joel probably wise, taking his time, step away, come back fresh. It's like he's got a couple cups of water heading back to the table. When do you like to take your break, Kevin?
Not when I'm winning.
Not when you're winning. You want to keep the ball rolling.
I want to keep it going, keep the pressure on my opponent. When you're losing, that's when you want to take a break. So as long as my opponent isn't taking a break while I'm beating them, then I'm not taking a break.
Yeah.
Unless you got to go, but.
And I'm looking down the row, and we got a whole lot of competitors out here. Looking at Cole Gibbons over there, and Stephen Weekly, Bob Zach, Steve Lingelbach, Min Yu. We got Lake over there shooting Stan.
All right, Joel switching up his break. He went.
He did go side break.
He went with the side, and he did not make the wing ball. He he slopped one in on the break. Yeah, if you don't make the one in the side or the wing ball in the corner, then we call it slopping one in on the break.
Yeah. It's like the players are gonna get this magic turtle out of the way.
The magic turtle.
The magic turtle.
How many players does it take to remove a magic turtle? But it looks like the answer is 2.
2. Nailed it.
And Gene, yeah, the elite bracket, those are posted now. You can get to that at westernbca.org.
Leo, glad you guys are enjoying it out there. Michael, appreciate you guys tuning in. Glad you guys are enjoying watching it. Joel's got a tough layout here, but I still want to be shooting. Yeah, I always want to be shooting.
Obviously. Naturally.
I like that idea, just trying to punch across and be able to catch the edge of that, but I think he's going to play safe here.
Well, yeah, you have to play safe. There's no offensive shot from here that I can see.
Sure, you can double kiss off the 3, pop the 9 in the opposite side pocket.
Why didn't I think of that?
It's tough to say. Did he leave a window? Nope.
No window.
I might be wrong. He might have an edge of that ball. It's not much of an edge, but if he's got enough of an edge to slip through that 5-8, he's got an easy save. There we go. Yeah, he did have a window. Joel's got the full ball here, but no real offensive shot. I almost like kicking off the foot rail and kicking the 3 between the 6-9 and going to opposite sides of the table. I think he's just going to bank probably off the edge of that 9 ball. Get over behind the 5. That's a great shot.
Except he's let him see it.
Well, hopefully he didn't let him see enough of it to make it. I don't think the 7 cuts down in the corner. And that's a pretty tough cut in the side.
No, there's no future in going for this ball because this cue ball is going to be going into a lot of traffic. And, you know, it's trying to get to the 4 ball is kind of hopeless. So, yeah, I'm just playing safe here. Thin off the 3, get the cue ball back
between the 6-9.
Either there or yeah, if you can wedge him behind the 6 and the rail is a nice spot too. But
I just think you end up nudging the 6 out of the way if you do that.
He went for it. He went for it. But like I was saying, you know, look at all that traffic you got to get through to get to that 4 ball.
Proved yourself right on that one, yeah. I think he's going to consider jumping it. If he jumps and makes this ball, he's out.
Might as well.
Yeah, I think you have to. Yeah, you don't really like, I mean, you can 2 rail, try to make it in the side, but you definitely don't want to miss a hit here. Scott's a pretty strong jump shot shooter as well.
So did I mention lately in this little regional BCA tournament, this isn't even a national, this is just a regional BCA tournament filled with nothing but amateurs. We have $111,000 in payouts.
Isn't that awesome?
Most professional tournaments don't have that much money. $111,000 in total payouts. Over $23,000 added money. Yeah, there are a lot of tournaments that don't have $23,000 total. $23,000 in added money, $111,000 total prize payouts.
What's top prize in the elite?
In the elite, $23.40, but that's not the biggest payout.
Biggest payout is gold.
Well, actually, in the singles, that is the biggest payout.
Yeah.
But the teams have the biggest payouts, like $4 grand, $4,000, $3,000, $2,000, $1,500.
Well, a good hit, and it looks like he's going to get pretty fortunate here and roll past the side pocket. Yeah, that's not fun. Joel wishes he had a better look at that 4 ball. 4 doesn't cut past the 5, does it?
It might have just enough room to squeak through there. It's pretty tight. But yeah, we're playing on 80 tables over 8 days.
Is he looking at the back cut on the 4? Oh, it's not there. No, he's going to play safe.
I think that 4 goes, and if the 4 goes, I'm taking a swing at it. Because you got a lot of balls you can hide behind if you don't make it. If you do make it, you got the 5 right there.
You play it nice and easy, too. Chances are pretty good you're going to block yourself even if you miss the 4.
No, he's just going for the safety.
Hold up.
That's a good save. Nice shot.
Good save. Nice.
All right. Time to go airborne.
Grab that jump cue again.
Absolutely. This is only a half ball. It's only a half ball jump. He's almost straight into the corner.
he really likes to kick at balls too, and this is a pretty easy kick and make. Ms. Jordan, how you doing? This is quite the friendly group of pool players out here. We got a really great community. Anybody out there watching, we encourage you to get involved. Come on down, watch some great pool, play some great pool. Like Kevin was saying, 80 diamond tables, 80 Littman lights.
Love these Littman lights.
They're so awesome. Sight for sore eyes here. Do this twice a year. So we got this one going on, and then again April next year, right?
Yeah, they moved it to April because BCA Worlds is in March.
I am so glad they moved it.
You don't want to go to the middle of the desert in July?
For some reason.
Huh, you're weird like that.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. I don't think I could do Vegas in the summer. It's not for me.
David Lash wants to know, did they do a Calcutta for this division? Not this division, but for the elite division they did.
Dude, and I totally would have played up a division. I would have played the elite had I known they were doing that Calcutta. I've already talked about that, but the Calcutta was really fun. For those people out there who don't know what the Calcutta is, it's when they auction the players off like horses. So they wait to pull the bracket so nobody knows who's playing who early on, and like we said, there's about $11,000 in the pot here. They're paying 6 places in the Calcutta.
Right on.
I think it's something like that.
Well, there's only 30 players in the elite division, so they can't not going to pay too many places.
No. Yeah, the top prize in the Calcutta will definitely be more than the payout for winning the tournament. Straight through there and straight back.
Oh, look at this 4-9.
Yeah. I don't think it's lined up. Oh, I don't think he can get to the right spot on the 4 ball to make it. I think
Stan Triangle went for the most, naturally, for 1,300 and something.
second pick went for 650, and somebody got Lake for 700. 750. That's what it was, which was pretty crazy. Yeah, there were some really, really good buys, some really risky buys. Somebody got a steal on Dan Louie. It was definitely a fun one. If you're interested in checking it out, I think Sophia Tran posted that on her Facebook Live. Background to this shot, you can see Cedric warming up. I know Cedric went pretty cheap too, and that guy can play.
Cedric Sloan, he can play all right.
He's incredible. Joel trying to get past this 5 ball. And he did, but did he get far enough past it? Yep.
All right, kick the 9 in.
You're kicking the 9 in, huh? You're always trying to kick the 9 in.
Why wouldn't you be trying to
Cheesy.
kick the 9 in?
You got a great kick to make the 4 ball.
Yeah, and then the key wasn't going to go at the 9.
You're hilarious. Yeah, you know, you're probably right about kicking at the 9. Can I take my headset with me and play a mini? Go wireless?
Do you have a long enough cord to reach?
I don't think my opponent would appreciate that too much. Yeah, there's minis going on here. It's a pretty rare sight that we got minis on the first day of singles. 9 ball definitely significantly less populated than the 8 ball event out here. Yep, he was swinging at it. And he might have got safe.
If it lands on top of this 8, it's got safe. Unless that 4-8 lined up dead to the corner. Did that 4-8 line up dead to the corner?
I think it looks shallow.
Yeah, but there's a little gap between the 4-8. So if he hits this 4 ball full, I think it's going to cut the 8 just enough to make the 8 in the corner.
Could be right.
I think he got a little unlucky here and left him what appears to be a nearly dead ball.
So you're saying you're overcutting the 4 ball, or you're cutting the 4 ball to cut the 8 ball, as opposed to use the contact-induced throw to push it towards the corner pocket?
Oh, you kids and your big words, contact-induced throw.
You're not a believer?
Of course I am.
Of course I am. says Mr. 674.
So we just used to call it throw. We didn't add all those extra words and syllables to it.
Yeah. Well, once I watch that break-in video, I'm going to have a lot more material, so I need my big words for the time being.
All right, can he cut this to the side pocket and avoid the scratch of this corner down here?
I think so.
Cut it in the corner, come 2 rails back around, maybe even 3 rails long for the 5.
It's still a scary shot to be taken. Does the 4 pass the 5?
I don't think so.
Is he back cutting the 4 ball? Might be back cutting it. That's another scratch you got to be careful of. Ooh, hey, nice shot. That worked out just fine.
Both of these players play very cautious. No one's really taken any like swings at balls here. They're very quick to play safe, which is nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not your style of 9-ball play.
Maybe I should play a little bit more safe.
Yeah, what fun is that? What do you say, kick it in and run out? Yeah, just kick it in and run out. I want to consider jumping this 4 ball, but you just got a great, I mean, you could very well scratch that opposite corner. I think he's probably going to kick, try and hope to get the 4 back up table.
Yeah, you kick it safe. Yeah, you kick the 4 up table. The cue ball goes to the right side rail and then sneaks in right behind the 5.
Yeah.
It almost snuck in right behind the 5, but this might work out. This might work out.
Totally worked out. Yeah, he's got a hook.
Wow, look at that. I think he's just got him. Hey, you down in front. We're trying to see here. I don't care if you're in the game or not. We're more important.
Think about your audience.
I have to have a talk with Joel later.
Gene, you can get on CTS on demand, and you can find the elite bracket there.
WesternBCA.org.
Just fired that bag.
Gene, go to WesternBCA.org for the brackets.
What did we say about that hook? You had him totally hooked?
I didn't say that. You're the one that said he was hooked.
I said absolutely said that.
I said he's totally got this.
I wasn't making fun of you saying it.
He can grip it and rip it.
Pop out a little bit off this 5 ball for the 6. Nope, just hold up. Again, conservative play, and it definitely paid off. That's a smart shot. Jack up and draw this ball a little bit.
Yeah, you got to draw back so you can get a little better lie on the 7. If you just shoot a stop shot, then you got to go round table for
you don't want to be
9.
shooting away from that 9 ball.
And this is good. This is
It's a perfect shot. Do you think he's going to come across the table?
Yeah. You come across, shoot the 9 in the same pocket as the 7.
So Joel's going to be shooting this with high inside.
Yeah, not too much inside. I mean, you can scratch in that bottom right corner if you go crazy.
Yep.
So
but you just want to give yourself a good shot on this 9 ball.
Yeah.
He was looking at where he'd end up if he just shot the ball and laid up, and I don't think anybody wants that cut. I mean, Scott probably wants that cut at this point.
He'll take anything.
Yeah, I want to be way closer to that ball, but Joel shoots stronger than I do.
Yeah, it looked like he just shot that just with center foul. He was actually expecting it to come across a little bit straighter than that, because when he laid his cue stick across the table, he was expecting the cue ball to come more straight across and not go back up table.
Yeah.
So just a slight miscalculation. He was expecting it to be down, 6 more inches, but he should handle this.
Ooh, using the whole rail.
Pocket speed. Puts Joel on the hill, 6-2 in this race to 7.
95-5. Wowzers. And Scott not having much room to work.
That match over there hasn't started. They're just still warming up over there. Yeah, there's no score sheet or anything. So,
nope.
Yeah. All righty.
And are they doing 2 sets of matches tonight or just the one?
I believe it's just the 9 o'clock round.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they did another later one. So let's see who all we got here. We got Chad Bisconner and Stan. That'll be fun. Min Yu and Michael D. That'll be good. Unfortunately, those are 2 of my horses. Leo and Russell. And James DeVee and Steve Register. Got Cole Gibbons playing Dan Louie. That'll be a fun match. Rob Cameron and Jason Copperman. Steve Lingelbach and Daniel Sardencelio. Pastor catching a bye, which is awesome. That's another one of my horses. And Cedric and Dan Craig. Pastor will play the winner of that. Randy Baker and Bill Rosenberry, like we were saying, right here at 9 o'clock. Got Jesse Christensen and Joe Landy on our other channel here at Railbirds TV. Stephen Weekly and Will Totten. And Matt Horner and Bob Zach. That'll be an awesome match. And Mr. Lake McKay and Mike Grimm. Holy cow, that's going to be winner of that match is sure to do pretty well. And somebody's going to be awful disappointed when they catch one of those guys in the losers bracket. All right, here we go. Down 6-2. Scott hoping to string some balls together. As you get free, man, barely doesn't get a shot on that one ball. One's just hanging there, too. It's a heartbreaker. You're going to see me kick at this ball, and everyone else laugh at me because the natural shot is a push here. Where are you pushing this?
Oh, you can push the 2 on top of the 1.
Maybe push the cue ball to the head rail so you don't have a cut on the 1. You got to force the bank.
No, that's too easy to play safe there. You just come off the 1, send this cue ball back down table behind all these balls. I mean, if you were to try to kick at the 1, I could see that if you know you're going to have a decent shot at the 2 next. But even if you make this 1, you're going to have a tough shot at the 2. So there's really not much reward for kicking at the 1.
Oh, Paul. Low blow, sir. Low blow. Absolutely true, but low blow. I believe Paul is referring to my helmet of hair. My hairmet. I could be wrong, though. And safety third has always been my motto. Gotta play safe. All right. We do see a push here. Oh, we almost got to see what happens when you push in the pocket. Doesn't leave him a cut on the 1 ball. I think Joel... I don't think he's going to give it back. He's considering it, but I think if you kick this ball, hit the 1 full, you can keep the cue ball down there and send the 1 up table. What are you trying to do here? Do you give it back? He's totally giving it back. I think that's smart being up 6-2.
I'm looking at it, and yeah, I'm giving that back. He can't see all of the 1, like he can't see enough to make it. So what what am I trying to do? Am I trying to just kick at it? Why? I can make my opponent kick at it and leave me a shot. Troy Sheldon wants to know, Cheap Cues go out of business? No, their website was down a little bit earlier, but no, their website's back up now.
Well, Joel made a great decision there. Because, yeah, that is not what you want to see happen.
All right, ball in hand for Joel. So, and these balls are sitting pretty nice. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 to the 5 is really key here, because once you get to the 5, then 5 to the 6, to the 7, 8, yeah. Yeah, the 3 to the 5 is going to be key.
Oh, but you got all the traffic out of the way. I mean, I think he's looking great. I think Joel gets out here.
I didn't say 3 of the 5 was tough, but like if you have the cue ball in the middle of the table and you try to shoot bottom right, you have to worry about getting hooked behind that 8 ball. So you do have to take that into account. So yeah, he's played the perfect angle to hook yourself behind the 8.
You're absolutely right.
If you come bottom right, if you go top left and go 3 rails, then you totally avoid the 8.
Mm-hmm. No.
And that's exactly what he's doing. That's a nice shot. Totally avoiding the 8.
Terrific shot. Man. I wanted a dollar bet on the out. I really want a dollar bet on it now. Is he going to go into the rail and back out?
You giving me better odds this time? You giving me 8-1?
You don't get odds ever again. That was crazy. 4-1 off.
I think I need better odds this time. I need 8-1.
Not a chance. Oh, no. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, he over-cheated the pocket trying to hold up that cue ball. And
yeah. And especially on these small tables, it's just, I mean, you can go so many different ways. I understand the tendency, and I do the same thing, but you see it happen, and, yeah, it just seems like such a silly thing, a hasty decision, but hindsight's 20/20, and I never missed a shot here in the commentator booth.
I scratch on the brake a lot from the commentator's booth.
Do you?
I do.
You scratch on the side, or?
Yep, right, straight into the side, straight in.
Yeah, say what you will about Kevin. He's got a terrible commentating break.
I do. I got to work on that.
Nudge that 7 ball.
Ooh,
oh, I thought he
never a doubt.
6.
Never a doubt.
Never a doubt. 7 and rolling forward. 7 in the side and rolling forward, or you're taking it all the way up in the 8 in the same corner?
In the side. Yeah, just in the side. Come, draw out to the middle of the table.
Not unlike that. Draw straight back on this one.
Draw straight back to the left side of the 9.
Great shot.
Just like that.
Man, oh man. Well, Scott shooting with nerves of steel here, being down 6-2. This is a big win for him.
Boom.
Back to 6-3. Oh, don't you dare.
No, it's
nice try, cue
not
ball.
Even close.
Nice try.
Why
I'm just suspicious of that white cue ball these days. It did me wrong earlier, or I did it wrong.
Never trust a white cue ball.
Chris has got my dollar. All right. Did Earl tape his thumb? Did you watch any of that? The Earl versus Sky?
I did not.
I would have loved to have watched it.
Yeah,
Looked
totally.
like a rough couple days for Earl. He didn't make it to 50, right?
Did not. It was 100 to 48.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to take how exceptional Skylar is for granted. We all know that Earl is one of the greatest, but I think Skylar's playing some of the strongest pool the world's ever seen. He's pretty remarkable.
There is a reason Railbirds is a sponsor of Skylar Woodward.
Yeah.
Not only do we love his game, he's also incredibly humble and one of the nicest people you're ever going to meet.
His accent just completely does it. He's just hilarious. Oh, staying out of that side. Just barely get out of there.
Wow.
Really trying to get in that side pocket.
Man, great break, but man, this cue ball, he's got a wall of, line of balls between him and between the cue ball and the 2 ball.
All right, so you're definitely kicking this.
Definitely pushing out here. Push out up table to the head rail.
Up to the head rail?
Up to the head rail.
Yeah. Man, oh man,
And when he gives it back, you fire the 9. Fire the 2-9 bank. Carom.
For the first time in the match, Joel is like, I do not want Scott back at the table. I think he definitely wants to get out here, but like you said, both these players very patient. Hopefully he's going to continue to take his time, play the smart shot. He'll definitely roll out. I could see him rolling down to the foot rail as well, forcing the really long cut. That's scary. Give him an open pocket.
This is going to be hooked behind the 6.
Nope.
Nope, not hooked behind the 6.
He gives Scott a really easy save here.
Interesting choice.
So you're banking the 9 down to the foot, and you're going 2 rails with the cue ball back up to the head, right?
That looks like an excellent shot. Yeah, you come off the right side of the 2. 2 ball goes down to this bottom rail. Cue ball kind of zigzags up to the top rail. I like it.
I agree. Not a real viable shot on the 2. I mean, yeah, I think that's what he's thinking too. Oh man, I am incredibly slow. The Earl taping his thumb joke is about Scott's thumb. I don't know what's going on down there.
Oh, you didn't notice Scott's thumb
He's
all
playing with
taped
the
up?
taped thumb. I am slow on the draw, whoever made that joke. Gotcha, did he tape Scott's thumb?
All right, looks like we're going to go for the hit and stick. No,
He's looking at the backside of it.
I like the hit and stick better.
I like it too. Oh, man. That's a heartbreaker. He just hit that ball too good. Hit straight through it. It's a great carom. Cliff likes your push better. I prefer, I think that you guys are making the right decision. Going up the other direction.
All right, nice wide open layout here for Scott. Good opportunity to get another game back.
We are underway on this other channel. We got Jesse Christensen and then Joe Landy. Not sure.
Are they? Have they started?
They have.
Then get rid of the starting at 9. Just the little eyeball right there. The eyeball. Yep. Yep. Thank you.
Can you tell me which one is which? All right, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, Scott Nelson trying to take this 6-4. But Joel getting back to the table for the break next. Or no, it's Scott's break.
It's going to be Scott's break.
From 6-2 to 6-4 and breaking. That's
Boom.
huge. Scott's got a really nice break, too.
No, Kevin, you were fine. It was Summer that that's not catching on.
Slow field. Paul Bennett said it best. I play safe with a helmet.
And a seatbelt.
And a seatbelt. Joel Racken.
Joel Racken, Scott Kraken.
I'm almost positive this is Jesse that's shooting right now. All right, Scott set to break here. You see that percentage creeping back in. We're at an 83-17 from a 95-5.
Oof. Hermit Slowfield.
That's fair. It's a very distinguished name.
Hermit Slowfield. Clark.
Slowfield.
Hermit Slowfield Clark.
Hermit Slowfield. Slops a couple in there. He has got a window to kick that one ball. I don't know. Man, if I'm down 6-4,
I know you're jumping this. You're jumping this, aren't you?
Why would you not?
It all depends on that 7 ball. If you can actually, if the 7 ball is not interfering,
I'm looking at it and the 7 ball's not involved at all.
I don't mind jumping this.
Do you dart jump this?
Yeah. I mean, Me personally, yeah, for when I'm this close to the 5, yeah, I go dart, but
He's not doing it. Wow, he just about made that.
almost made the 4 also. And he's
Yeah.
left it
Oh.
semi-safe.
Oh, I think he's got a window. I think Joel can, if nothing else, kick and slide into that 2 ball.
Yeah, he can come off the left rail, go across the top of the 1. The 1 ball kind of banks up that side rail, and the cue ball continues over to that right side near the 3 ball behind that wall of balls. So nice little soft kick come across the top of the 1. I mean, not real soft, but hard enough to get the cue ball over to the right side of the table.
And looks like Joe Landy struck first blood over there. Nope, playing the kick. Same thing.
Got a good
couple
hit.
Real thin ones. Must
Good
have been more
hit,
of a
but-
hook than I thought.
Oh, yeah, he was totally hooked.
You didn't think he could play rail first and throw that in?
Well, that's what he tried. That's what he tried to do.
I thought he'd go the other way.
I
Maybe
think
there was
the
just
I think
more
the 4 I
distance.
think the 4 was blocking come in to the right side of the 2. I think the 4
I
had him
gotcha.
blocked.
I see. So play the thin piece of this 1 and straight forward. Grab me a cup of ice.
Cup of ice. You're not gonna be chewing on ice while you're trying to commentate.
I
are
will
you?
not be chomping, but I'm running low on my ice
Okay.
here. So
All right.
just trying to keep it cool.
It's like a bag of chips too while you're at it. So you can really maybe some Doritos. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I am the worst at that. It's a nice shot. Man, and Scott is creeping back in this match. This is scary.
Actually, you can eat all the chips you want while commentating as long as you soak them in hot water first.
There you go. Just gum them. Take your teeth out before you do. Did he leave himself shooting over the 7?
Nope, he's came up just shy of the 7, so he's all right.
I don't. Yeah, that still makes
I
me
think he
nervous. Yeah, he's got plenty to cue. Are you trying to come to the right side of the 5 ball? Just go straight on with a touch of right, just enough to miss that 9 ball and still get on the, from here, the left side of the 5.
It looks like if you shoot this with follow, because you have to shoot it with a little bit of speed, that speed is going to widen out the angle a little, and that'll cause you to hit the 9, which obviously would be bad.
Why does the speed widen it out just because it slides before it catches?
Exactly. And like I said, because you have to hit it with speed, it's going to widen it out a little bit, so it's cause it to hit the 9.
You're totally right.
You know, if you shoot that softer, it doesn't go anywhere near the 9 probably.
Is he just going to play behind that 7 ball? I don't think you're shooting here.
That's probably your best option. Oh, he's using he's trying to use the 9 ball. He was trying to get the 5 ball down the middle of the table, I think, using the 9 as the blocker.
Man, well, that was right on line. That was dead in. A little harder.
Cliff had that shot in his match and jumped the cue ball right into the corner. I think he's talking about that 1 ball at the beginning of the rack.
Boy, and 3 balls to a victory here, but this is a huge shot on this 5 ball. I'm a big fan of just rolling that 5 in. You can make that 7 from almost anywhere on the table.
I know there's no way I'm rolling this because you're going to get hooked behind that 9.
Yeah.
During practice, you might get hooked behind the 9 1 out of 10 times, but in a match, you're
definitely
9 times out of 10 you're hooked behind the 9.
Yeah. So you're hitting this with a little bit of low?
You got to go a little bit of low left. Just rolling it in, and you're really flirting with that 9, unless you hit it with enough speed to go back and forth. He put a little bit of low left.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
But he's going to leave this sitting pretty for Scott.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. We're going 6-5. That's scary. Joel getting back to the table to break, though. Getting ahead of myself here.
I see what you're doing there. You're trying to put the
him win these.
commentator's jinx on him. I see what you're doing.
Not a chance. I would never do that.
You were totally doing that. What are you talking about? I know what's up.
I really wasn't intentionally doing it.
I know what's up.
But I do hear what you're saying. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Trying to give your buddy Joel every chance here by trying to put the jinx on Scott. So unethical. You know, with all this great power comes great responsibility.
The commentators union going to come back after me? Totally unethical.
Yeah, you're going to get disbarred from the commentators alliance.
You say it now? Scott Nelson, 1 victory away from taking this hill. All right, Joel coming to break. Let's see if he can seal the deal. It's 3 straight for Scott. I'll bet Joel wishes he hadn't taken his break at this point. Now would be a very nice time. Thank you.
With the magic turtle rack.
Next up on Magic Turtle. We got a bunch of viewers out there saying hi to my good friend Spirit out there. Spirit saying she reminds you of one of our friends. She can hear it in your voice. So big hi to you. Spirit, an up and coming pool player in the Northwest as well.
All right, here we go. Joel with the break. With his last break of the set. So make it a good one, Joel.
Yeah, I guess it is his last break of the set, no matter what.
Yes, it is. He will not be breaking again this set, no matter what. He's made a ball. Is he gonna have a shot?
Ball.
Is he gonna have a shot?
Oh, I don't think he does.
Oh man, that is so tight.
He played this carom earlier. I don't think he will at this point, but yeah. What do you think? He's gonna bank that 1 ball right between the 4-3. Nice and easy. Try and use the 3 as a blocking ball.
That's not the worst thing, but man, that
Thank
if you don't get them, you're leaving them straight into that corner pocket.
Yeah. No. I think he'll hit.
He'll hit. Oh, he could see enough of it.
Or,
all right.
Or he couldn't quite see enough of it, and that's why he missed it. He got on the 2 ball, but he got real on the 2 ball.
He overcut it, so did he spin that, or could he see enough of it?
I'm not sure. Joel, we can ask the man himself. Could you see enough of that? He got away. Joel's got a snack bag. Yeah, seems like a little late in the set for a snack, but when you're hungry, you're hungry. Joel is shooting off the rail with a great opportunity here to get in this match. You make this 1 ball, and all of a sudden, this rack looks really doable. Scott's pretty disappointed in that last shot. He really wishes he could have got a little safer on that one.
You should have brought a bag of bacon from home with him.
How much bacon did you guys make? It's insane.
Like 5 pounds.
5 pounds of bacon.
Well, it's Bacon Mike. That's what he does.
Have you taken any of the bacon and squished them into the dark chocolate and caramel thing?
I have not.
Change your life. Just throw that in the microwave for a minute.
That sounds healthy.
I'm a healthy guy. Get in there. Oh, he undercut it. It's easy to do.
Oh, man, this has all the makings of Hill, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Quick little up and back here for Scott. And that's the thing. Scott isn't flashy. He hasn't done a lot of crazy things with the table, but he's gotten out really consistently. He's gotten a couple bad rolls and gotten hooked. And Joel's been getting out too, but Joel's made a couple mistakes late in this match to let Scott back in. Nice and easy up and back.
Ooh, little off on the speed.
One. Yeah.
All right, gotta go to the rail and back out again.
So you think he's drawn to the side rail?
Yeah, side rail, back out.
Yeah, you don't want to take a risk of getting caught back there with a 4-3.
Put a nice little stroke on it.
Beautiful shot.
Nice, that's perfect.
People take for granted how tricky of a shot that can be, too. Especially when you're trying to fight back in here.
Yeah, you got to aim for that window between the 3-5. You don't want to hit the 3, don't hit the 5. All right.
Don't get straight. Is he coming up behind the 5 ball to shoot the 5 in the side, or do you think he's going to play right about where he's at now and take the 5 all the way down? Just hit the center of the cue ball.
I mean, this looks pretty
naturally up there.
This looks pretty natural for the 5 in the side, and that's exactly what he's doing.
I like that shot. I am criticized for playing in the side as much as I do, but
yeah, it's because it's so easy to get out of line.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he shot that beautifully.
All the makings of a hill match.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So from 6-2 back to what could potentially be a hill match here. And it's going to be Scott breaking. Let's see what happens to that percentage. We're at 70-30 right now. Still a 70% chance. Going to hill here.
Wow, he's flirting with that pocket.
Yes, he is. That's twice that he's won and flirted with that side.
He was even more flirty this time, I think.
What does the percentage go to? No way. Back to 55-45. So Joel, for the first time in a long time in this match, the underdog. That's a coin flip at this point, though.
Well, Davis B, if these tables are just so easy, why aren't you down here winning all this money? Come get you some of this money. $111,000. $111,000 in total payouts. If it's so easy, come down and get you some.
And there's plenty of action on top of that. We can always find a game for you.
Plenty of action. There is nonstop action in the practice room too.
Kevin might even pick up a pool cue if you show up. You never know. Just maybe. Joel taking his time on the rack.
Yeah, if it's so easy, come on down. Show everyone how it's done. Win some of that money.
Hey, what's going on there, Martin? Thanks for saying hi. Thank you, everybody out there, for joining us. Paul, glad you're enjoying the commentary.
Hey, Snooker, it's not the crop circle rack. It's the Mercedes logo inside out Magic Turtle rack.
The Magic Turtle. Huh. Apparently, the rack's being a little finicky for Joel. Here, the Western BCA desk over there calling out for mini tournaments. We got mini tournaments running all night long. We got the first round of the Elite Division 10-ball singles happening right now. There was a Calcutta earlier, over $11,000 in that Calcutta. And some of the best players in the Northwest out here shooting out in this 10-ball. They're playing a race to 9 right now. And this is going to be a really competitive field. Get on down here and check it out. We're in Lincoln City, Oregon. It's Chinook Winds.
It's better. It's better on the coast. Thrill.
Are we dollar betting on this?
Nope.
No action? Am I not getting any action tonight? I thought they said there was all the action. Bet you a shot at scotch. Guess if you're not going.
So four shots of scotch to my 1 shot of scotch. Is that what we're doing here?
No, you're the favorite.
You're giving me 4-1, right?
It wouldn't be too bad to buy you 4 shots of scotch. Still no deal. With a cue ball running around the table.
Wow. Oh. Nice.
Sure you don't want to take that bet? Scott's looking really good here.
Yeah,
he's got to get perfect on this 2 ball.
Got to get on that too.
Do you run around the 4? Do you go 2 rails?
I'm thinking your biggest target is over there near the left side.
Between the 5-9?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you hit this with inside to get up there, high inside, or do you hit it with
To get to that left
right
side,
English?
bottom right seems like a more consistent way to hit the exact target on that left side rail that you're aiming for.
Yeah, you're coming into the good side of that. Got a little longer stretch, a good angle. And it's all coming down to this.
So that's what he's looking at. That's the position he's looking at. He was just standing over there where he plans to put that cue ball. Just the question is, does he go like high left or does he go bottom right? And I think bottom right's the right shot here, but let's see what he does. All right, is he going to get there?
No, he underran it.
Is he going to get there? Is he going to get there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Definitely underran it. That is a heartbreaker. If he can reach this ball, I think he's got to jump it. I don't think you can afford to kick at this point. If you're kicking, I mean, you're hoping for a safe, maybe a lucky pocket. But if you're jumping, you got a 2-ball close to that pocket and a great chance of winning this game. I think you have to pull your jump cue out. Let's see what he does. Doesn't have the short one in his hands yet.
No, I am not a fan of jumping this because even if you make it, you're probably hooked behind the 7 or the 5.
You don't think you can drop from there?
I like just kicking the 2 up table.
I don't know how you can afford to kick that 2-ball. You have such an easy.
Oh, my goodness. You didn't even make contact. Oh, wow.
Well, this is hopefully all the opportunity that Joel needs.
I was expecting to totally kick him safe, kick that 2 up to the end rail, leave him hooked behind the 7 or the 5. And
you're trying to kick around the 7 and get to the head rail? Or between the 2? Huh. I don't know that I like this one. I like playing this 2 in the corner by where he's at and drawing.
Yeah, you go to the side rail and then
Around
right at the go around the 7. That puts you on the line that goes right at the 4.
Run ball. Man, he runs short. Ay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, 2 to the bottom right corner, cue ball to that right side rail, come around the 7, puts the cue ball right on the line to the 4 ball.
It's a recovery shot right here. You just don't want to overshoot it.
He's not
Nice
he's not in total danger yet. He still has a chance. Oh, holy cow!
I don't know why he drew that ball. Man. Well, Joel's staying alive.
I can't believe how close he got to that corner pocket. Holy cow!
No kidding.
But he still has a shot. He's got a shot. Just roll this in, let the cue ball go forward, and he's got a shot on the 7, either to the side or the corner up table.
This is a long straight shot on this 5-ball. Oh no, and he follows it right.
Oh
in the pocket.
no!
No way. Oh. I would like to say I don't know what that's like. Man, in this, I'm not going to say it. He's in a really good position here. He got a stop shot. I mean, just a punch stop here. Draw back off the 7-ball. Got an easy couple balls for the win here. See if he can keep his wits about him. That's right, with ball in hand. It's definitely going to be stop, stop, stop. Whew. It's a rough end of the match.
Man, this match has had it all.
It really has. Yep, never short in entertainment.
Yeah, highs, lows, drama, heartache. It's quite the roller coaster. Whoa, whoa, cue ball. Making me nervous. Making me nervous, Scott.
It's always got to happen late in the game. Got to have one interesting one. Gosh darn it. I really feel for Joel, and big congratulations to Scott Nelson.
Scott Nelson. All right, don't go away, everyone. We have some Elite Division 10 ball coming up. All right, thank you guys for watching. We're going to have another match coming up right away. Kevin Ross, Summerfield Habner, Railbirds. We'll be right back.